This is FlightSimExpo 2025, and we are kicking things off with the biggest stage in flight sim, our series of new product announcements from developers near and far. That'll be getting started here in just a couple moments with one of our diamond sponsors that I want to spend a couple minutes talking about. Parallel 42 has done 3 really cool things for the show this year. The first thing is they paid us a lot of money. That's a good thing, right? Yeah, that's a really good thing. The second thing is they brought us an airplane. Now, you following this show, you've been talking to me, you know that I really want to see more real-world aviation at this event. I want to see aircraft manufacturers, airlines, flight schools. I want to see that stuff happening at FlightSimExpo, and it's been something we've always struggled with, getting real-world aviation to see the value, the training benefit, all that can be done with what we do here in Flight Sim. For the first time this year, we have Patriot Aircraft, the actual aircraft makers, here at the show, courtesy of Parallel 42. They built their airplane, they put the wings on it, literally in the exhibit hall, and you'll be able to see that alongside the digital twin of the aircraft in the Parallel 42 booth. So that's something that we've never had before, and that's a definite win for the show. We super appreciate them for that. And Ed, if you want to join me on stage, excuse me, the other big thing they've done for us is they are kicking off FS Expo Friday. This is Ed Correa from Parallel 42 joining me up on the stage now. Don't applaud him. He hasn't even done anything yet. They're too nice, man. Yeah, they really are. Anyway, they are kicking off FS Expo Friday. When I was talking to Edson about what could we do, what were they going to do at the show, they really wanted to be first. And I said, listen, Edson, if you're going to be first on FS Expo Friday, you need to have a pretty darn good presentation. And he said, yeah, we're going to have a good presentation. So I hope I've set the bar high enough for you.
I was going to say, he's set me up a bit, I think.
Yeah,
we'll
exactly.
See how we go.
I can't think of a better way to do it. So I'm going to hand you the physical clicker, the virtual baton, big green button there in the middle to advance. You'll see your program over there. You'll see your notes over there.
Okay.
Kick off the show. I'll be with you all on Discord listening to your comments and reading along as we go. I will see you all weekend. I cannot wait for tomorrow morning. But for now, let's kick off FS Expo Friday. Over to you, Ed.
Thank you. G'day all. Thanks, Evan. And yeah, Edson's really set me up to as the first one up, so let's see how we go. Ed Correa, Head of Operations at Parallel 42, and good afternoon all. It's great to be here. We always love coming to the Expo, and Evan and Phil and the team, they do a fantastic job, and we're great, and we're quite proud to be here supporting the event. We're just going to run through a few product updates for you, some of our current lineup, and a special announcement that Edson will be making later on as well. First up, ChasePlane. This is our most recent release, and it's a kind of replacement for the camera system in Microsoft Flight Simulator. Think of it as a jailbreak of the camera and released back in March. We initially released this to our Club 42 members. I'll have more on Club 42 later on, but essentially we put it out there as a stress test before we went into our general release. ChasePlane's not new to Flight Sim. In fact, it's actually celebrating its 8th birthday this year. Most of it's been spent in the FSX and Prepare days. So what is ChasePlane? I'm probably going to do a quick survey here because it's actually a Microsoft Flight Simulator product. So I get a show of hands. Who's actually on Microsoft Flight Simulator? All right, quite a fair few of you. How many of you, keep them up, who's heard of ChasePlane? Who here is using ChasePlane? All right, we've got a bit of work to do, and thank you for those who are supporting us. So, 20, yeah, we're getting there, don't worry. We're getting there, don't worry. So what's the big deal? I'm not going to go through all the features of ChasePlane. You can see that on the website. But I'll just talk about some of the key features that it has over the default camera system. First up is cinematics. This mode allows you to observe your aircraft in flight. Think of it as an airline commercial. Only one button, and all the shots are automated. No configuration, and it works for all aircraft. Next up is unlimited views. As we know with Microsoft Flight Simulator, we are limited to 10 views inside of the aircraft. And you don't have the ability to set up views outside or anywhere in the world. With ChasePlane, we fixed that. Unlimited views inside and outside of the cockpit, and as well as positioning them anywhere outside of the aircraft and anywhere in the world. physics-based cameras. This adds the human touch to what you see. A lot of information can be communicated from the motion of the camera, and the default system does not quite do this. With ChasePlane, you can configure multiple types of cameras that convey a different feel. And lastly, we've got flyby. Probably the one most requested feature when Microsoft released. And this is all part of ChasePlane as well. Accessible with a single key, and also built-in tower view. Give you a different perspective of the flyby. So that's where we are today with ChasePlane. I'd like to introduce onto stage Technical Director and Co-founder of Parallel 42, Kevin Menard, to give us an update as to what's going on.
Thank you, Ed. All right. Well, I'm here today to talk to you about the next update that we have for ChasePlane, the FlightSimExpo update. So all of what Ed showed you, you can have today, but since the release of ChasePlane in 2020, around 3.5 months ago, we learned a lot from the users. The feedback has been great. So this update brings the most requested features to ChasePlane. So I'm going to walk you through a little bit of those today. So the first one is a major refactoring. I thought this, the video is frozen, but the airframe here is what I think is the best description of how it works under the hood. So what I've done since the release of ChasePlane was to recode a lot of the code behind the cockpit camera. There was a lot of things that weren't quite right, and the users were reporting issues, and we worked through that and made a major refactoring. It also allowed us to gain some performance in many areas. Second thing is Tobii eye tracker. It's one of the top items that people have been requesting for ChasePlane to support Tobii eye tracker. So we added support for that. We have the Tobii guys as well. I don't know if they're in the room, but I know they're downstairs. And yeah, so official Tobii support. It's officially supported and licensed by Tobii. And that's going to be coming into the ChasePlane update as well. Next is named shortcuts. So the thing with views, and when you create views, is that you end up with different views for different planes, right? You have pilot, you have co-pilot, but sometimes you might have MCDU, you might have FMC. And assigning control assignments to those can be quite complicated, right, or cumbersome. Because when you hop into a new plane, you might have to assign those manually one by one. In this update, we bring back something that you guys had in the P3D days, which is named shortcuts. So you can tell the system, basically, anything that has the word pilot in it, just do number pad 1 and it's going to cycle through them, right? Same for number pad 2 or whatever you decide to assign. So it assigns them by name instead of just one by one. And if you're a wizard, you can also do some regular expression, which is incredibly powerful, right? How many people know how to use regex here? All right, it's for you guys. It's for you guys. The next thing is custom cinematics. One of the things that we heard a lot is people want to add their own views to the cinematic sequence, which was not possible up until now in the current version of ChasePlane. Not only can you select views to be included in the cycle, you can also, the cinematic engine will also generate some motion in the internal views like this one. Next thing is quick actions. So one of the tickets that we get very often is how can I delete view in bulk, right? Because the process right now is you go into the view, you scroll to the bottom, you press the delete button. One thing that people don't know, and maybe we should make a bit more obvious, is if you hold some of the control keys on the keyboard, you have access to this entire list of commands. So you can easily save a view, duplicate a view, delete a view, share a view. And the new one that we've added is use in cinematic. So from the views list directly, you can just hit the Control-Shift key and just click the ones that you want to add to cinematics. So for everyone who wondered how to delete a bunch of views in a row, just do Control and Alt, and that's the easy way to do it. Next thing is better imports. So in the current system, you had to import internal and external views separately. In this new update, you have a tab at the top, but if you press on Import All, it asks you, do you want to replace the existing views or do you want to add to them, right? So when you're setting up a new plane, it makes things a lot faster and a lot simpler to understand. Next thing is spot view adjustment. So the default sim has the airplane kind of in the lower third at the bottom. ChasePlane has it centered, similar to what we had in the FSX and P3D days. In this update, you'll be able to replicate this kind of lower third or bottom of the screen type of centering, right? So that's something we had requests for. That's something that's in this new update for ChasePlane. So that's the FSXpo update. This is how many features? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then a dozen that we just don't have enough time to talk about today, but were frequently requested online. Starting with this update, we'll be doing 2 channels. There's going to be the stable channel and the experimental channel. We heard that a lot of people want their sim to be stable, and it's totally understandable, right? Especially with a camera system, you want your cameras to be flawless. So we'll have a stable channel for those folks, but there's also a bunch of folks that want to experiment with the latest features and have feature requests that we put in kind of last minute, and then we send them a build. And so experimental is going to be for that purpose. Next week. This is coming next week. We needed a little bit of time to go back home and actually press the buttons. We don't want to be here and people having issues and we're not home to fix them. So next week. The next thing is an obvious one. Ed kind of alluded to it. You heard some comments earlier. 2024 when? Well, it would have been included in we have an internal build working on our computers at home. It needs some finessing. Okay, so the camera motion works great, but there are some things that we absolutely need to fix before we put it out there in you guys' hand. But there's no blockers. It's just a matter of time. As soon as it's ready, we'll kick it out on the experimental channel, and you guys will have access to it. Nice. So this is all we have for ChasePlane right now. I'll send it back to Ed for the continuation.
So exciting stuff there with the 2024 update for ChasePlane. Thanks, Kevin. As he said, he's going to go back home and we'll lock him up in his basement studio so he can continue working on that. And while he's finishing up the ChasePlane for 2024, we'll have a quick update on Flow. So a highly intuitive and easy to navigate interaction wheel for Microsoft Flight Simulator. And like ChasePlane, we've got a working build in 2024, but we still need to do a bit of that finessing and get it ready for release. And once it's there, it'll be there for you. Just quickly touching on our scenes. So our destinations for bush pilots. Apologies. There we go. The last 7 months, we've been spending a bit of time in bringing in our scenes from 2020 to 2024. First couple of releases was Circle B and Widow's Peak. In the coming weeks, we'll have Bush Plane Campout and Mexican Mountain. These are complete reworks of the 2020 counterparts and adding a whole lot of interactive elements that the new sim has brought in. And following that, we'll also have Hogsback Ranch coming out. So that's it with the scenes. Next, we're going to bring it up, Club 42. I mentioned it before with ChasePlane as a initial release to those members. Club 42 is quite simply a loyalty program, a transparent loyalty program that doesn't sit behind an obscure point system. The barrier to entry is simply just buying from our website. By buying direct, you support us as the developers. Once you've spent $42 US on software purchases, you automatically become a member. And as a member, a couple of benefits is getting that first access to the new releases, as well as an automatic discount on all purchases, including new releases. It was 5%, but as of today, we're 10%. Move on to aircraft. So last August, we announced a partnership with Patriot Aircraft. And to talk more about it, I'd like to introduce Edson Soriano, Managing Director and co-founder of Parallel 42, to the stage.
Mic check, mic check. Okay, we're good. Hey, buddy, hold this for me. Oh my God, he has a name. Of course, it's Groundfield. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome. Wakey, wakey. Let's do this. We're going into aircraft. About 10 months ago, we announced our partnership with Patriot Aircraft to bring to you the Super Patriot Mark II into Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. We've been silent. It's just our style. I'm not keen on sharing updates saying, look, we rendered this screw or we rendered the left wheel. So we just kind of work in silence and we grind. I'm really happy to say that we are nearing a point where we are reaching the final stages of 3D design. So we'll be reviewing the 3D with the aircraft manufacturer. And the cool thing is, we're actually doing that here live on site. As you were told earlier, the actual aircraft is inside the convention center on the show floor at booth 412. And along with the aircraft, we've got a station set up where we have the actual Super Patriot Mark II by Parallel 42 in the sim for you to walk around and explore. So you'll be right under the wing of the real aircraft and able to navigate around the virtual one. And we invite you to come by and do that. You'll be in avatar mode. You can walk around, explore. We've got different variations of the aircraft and different liveries in a bit of a virtual showroom. If you do find something, now is the time to tell us this looks different or this doesn't match. Like I said, we're kind of at that final review stage. Alongside the aircraft, we do have our friends from Patriot here with us. So you'll be able to ask any technical questions about the aircraft itself. Maybe you are an aspiring real-world aviator that is looking to get into backcountry flying, or maybe you're a current aviator and looking to get into something fresh and new. I would like to introduce onto the stage with us today Mr. Don Wade, President of Patriot Aircraft. Now, Don's going to tell you guys a bit about what makes the, whoa.
They cut you off, bro. They got me on now. They don't want him talking at all. All right, first of all, if you can't really tell, I'm from L.A. Anybody think, you realize that? It's called Lower Alabama, okay? L.A. Anyway, we're so proud to be here. You know, when Edson approached us about 3D modeling and putting it into the flight sim program, you know, I'm not a flight sim guy. I'm just no redneck boy from Alabama. I'm a guy that builds airplanes, and I like to refer to myself and my brother, well, we're anal assholes, okay? Anal assholes. And I have met my match with this team. And the reason for it, because when you come down and see the airplane, you know, like yesterday, they hadn't let me see the program. You know, I've seen little snippets of it, but I almost cried. Edson, I mean, the team, Kevin, Ed, you got to come check it out over there at 412. But the whole thing, you know, I'm looking at the screw. Yes.
See the line there?
What's I got to do?
Well, you got to be in the spotlight.
What?
There you go.
Now look.
We only going to see you now.
All right. Well, I want to ask you a question. You see this shiny head right here? I'm blinding you, right? So maybe I should back up. No, this. Thank you, Edson. But anyway, But the details of this, the little screws, the placement of everything has just absolutely been incredible. You know, again, like you said, there's some details that probably need to be refined, but you have to look hard to find them. And it's just truly impressive what your team has done. I'm proud to be a fellow anal asshole, okay? So, but anyway, again, come by, see it, check it out. I'll be glad to answer any questions you got. But the main thing is I got this shirt, and it's got kitty cats on it. Got bought from the mall over here. And I was told that I need to try to put in 5 meows. So y'all want to go meow with me? Meow. Come on, come on, come on. Meow. Right? Meow. Meow. Meow, meow, meow. So I did 6.
You're cut, man. Look at the time.
I love it, man. I got to go. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you coming by and seeing this. Come by and see us.
You might have it. No, take it, take it.
I had fun with that.
Great stuff.
Come on.
You need mine? They still got me mic'd up back here.
Mic check, mic check.
Meow. Meow.
All right, here we go. FreedomFox and Fox 2. Let's talk about this update. In 2020, we released our first aircraft, and we did it in collaboration with Trent Palmer. We're really, really, really excited about how that release has gone. It rose very quickly to become a top-rated aircraft, where it has stayed since its release, and we have you all to thank for it. You trusted us on our first, and we're excited to be bringing you our second aircraft, even though we squeezed a vehicle in there with the Juice Goose. But I'm excited to say that there are some changes to our status update for 24 for this product line. We originally announced that the FreedomFox and Fox 2 would be 2024 compatible, which would essentially allow you to use the aircraft in the same way that you expected it to work in 2020. Small change. As of today, we're actually changing that status to the FreedomFox and Fox 2 package will go 2024 native-ish. There's a small ish there. It is not a complete rebuild, but it is a significant update. We'll be adding EFB tablet support. We'll be adding the new avionics G3X V2. We'll be adding some career mode support to it and some really cool walk-around support as well. So we're excited to change the status on that product. If you purchase the complete package, you know that that comes with some sceneries as well. Those sceneries are going to go full native. So those sceneries are being rebuilt. We've got 2 out of 4 done, and the aircraft is currently being worked on. So this update will be free. If you own the package, you will get the 2024 native-ish update for free. So. Oh no. There's one more thing. We've been quiet, but we've been working. Like I said, this is just the way we operate. We've partnered with someone familiar to bring you something new. And that's been under wraps until today, until this moment.
There's their sound? Wait. No. We need sound. Still no sound.
Meow.
All right, we're working on the sound. We'll have it in a second. So just everyone, meow, right? Meow.
Now here we go.
Sounds good. Here we go.
Oh, okay.
We good? We can do? Nope.
I lied.
Meow. Now here we go.
Yeah. We're going to delay everyone after this. You do me a thumbs up when I can press the button. Yeah, right? That's it.
This is not the stable branch.
We tested for this, but we didn't test for the sound. Kind of the important part.
Meow, 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 meow.
Well, Don, you can come up. I mean, we can,
what's up?
you know. It's an important moment.
Can I come up?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, man.
Is that working?
Is that your sound?
Wait. No. They need to be synchronized. They're not synchronized. No. The one more thing is there. The one more thing is there. I think we got something right here. You guys are ready? Wait, no. Hold on. Do that again. Go back. Okay, we'll let the eyes wiggle a little bit because that's going to break things otherwise. Hold on. Do that again. Go back. Okay, we'll let the eyes wiggle a little bit. It's going to break things otherwise. Hold on.
I walked up, that's why I did it.
That was like a roller coaster.
What is up, guys? I am so sad I couldn't make it to the FS Expo, but we got big news. I got the Parallel 42 guys out here, and we are going to be bringing my plane to the sim that is happening soon.
You got your mic, Ed?
I think so. Have I?
Yeah, you
Are we
got
talking?
it.
All right. Obviously, Trent Palmer doesn't know what soon means in the flight sim world. So we're going to wrap up pretty quickly. We'll be on the floor. We'll be walking the floor. Come in, say hi, introduce yourself. Don't be shy. And thanks very much, and have a good weekend, all.
All right, guys, let's hear it for Parallel 42.